How you been?
I'm doing well over here trying to get some money with this grant stuff, writing. So I've been a little frustrated, but it's going good.
I hear you been
It's an experience.
flu- frustrated.
Yeah.
You got the English words mixed up.
No,
Frustrated. Made a word
no,
up.
no. That's the Nubian,
I got
uh, you know,
it's a
frustrated.
special language. Yeah.
I have a degree in broadcast journalism.
Yeah.
So I do know how to use the English, King's English, but
Right.
I like using this Nubian language. Frustrated.
Yeah, I become so words and language sometimes too. Got to put a
You
twist
out
on.
you out there in Memphis, they rip Glorilla and the rest of them. Curse, skirt.
Yeah, I don't pay no attention to this. Cause I've been gone away from Memphis so many years. This shit like a new alien place to me now. I ain't finna be here that much long anyway, so I ain't getting used to this shit.
Okay, okay.
They, they fucked up down here. They really
So
fucked
how
up
you
around the world. The whole world fucked up right now.
how you been this today and this week?
I can't complain. I mean, shit, just staying focused, staying on this shit. That's about it.
That's what's up.
But I'm gonna start out talking about Lenny Kravitz stops at he stopped his concert to take a call from Denzel Washington,
Mm,
and they made such a big deal. Like his whole, he just stopped in the middle of the concert and told everybody, "Hold on, I got a call from my big brother." Uh,
okay.
the point of me talking about this is, uh, now when he stopped the concert, he hold his phone to the crowd. Everybody could see Denzel Washington face,
Okay.
and they was like, he said, I love you, brother. I talk to you later." And then he hung up the phone. So he basically stopped the show for a 1 minute conversation.
Right.
My thing
Okay.
is celebrities with this fake ass love. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, how people that blow up in the industry, just like for instance, Glorilla, she just blew up, right? And you see
Yep.
how she doing shows with Megan Thee Stallion, and she like, "Oh, that's my bitch."
Right.
Like,
That fake
it,
love.
yeah, that's fake. Because if you wasn't on top and in the industry, they wouldn't give a fuck about you. You ain't better get close to these people.
Well, it's promotional. It's a little bit different because, quite frankly, the fake love is from the ground up. We fake loving in these communities all day long, every day, talking to our neighbor. Hey, Miss Johnson, and 5 minutes later, Miss Johnson, you know her motherfucking son. He do this, he do that, and her daughter. So it's fake love, period. From not just the celebrity perspective, and in people's families. You got people in their families that's giving fake love. I spoke about that on my page. So the fake love, when it is in non-entertainment, I think is heavier and worse than in entertainment, because at least they're doing it for a reason. And
If
their
you
reason is to promote themselves and level up. If Glorilla is with a Meg who been out and she got more buzz than her, she's benefiting in her career for that. Now, what are we benefiting with the fake love with one another in our communities? Not
tearing
a,
each other down,
exactly. So that's where, with them doing the fake love, I expect that, because they're doing it to promote their careers and further their careers. And just like us, you know, if uh if if uh if Monique called in and tapped in, we're gonna be, hey Monique,
yeah,
and all
right,
of that.
right.
So to an extent, everybody gonna use, even when the people go on their jobs, you
Now that's what I was
especially.
just going to talk about on the job. Now, job is one of the fake lovest places ever because they
Yes.
would have people work on the job and they really think these people work with them as their family because they go to work with them every day. They go to a dinner party. They go out to the club a couple of times. And it's the same motherfucker that'll get you fired, that'll tell on something you shouldn't be doing that they know. All of those type of shit. So it's crazy. But
and not only that, add the fact that people be on these jobs talking about my work husband and my my work wife and all this shit.
that's the number
That's
one
really
thing. I see that. I worked on the job, and that shit was notorious for that. Like by me, but see, like my whole life, I hustled in the street. My last 2, 3 years, I went on to start working the job once I seen technology was so fucked up, and I said these niggas gonna tell on their mama. I said it's this time to throw the towel in and let them have it. So when I did work a couple of jobs, I said to myself, damn, I could not work no job all my life. I couldn't have did it. But I give people props that work, their whole life. I mean, you're a strong person. You know what I'm saying? But because of the shit that I see on the job, that shit is crazy. And the work boyfriend and girlfriend shit, that is the number one thing going on in job. The number one thing going on in job. That's why most
exactly.
women and most men cheat at work.
Exactly. The highest number of cheating occurs at the workplace. And that's if that's not the most fake love. So you really blame those and they're not getting any benefit out of it besides destroying their households. You know what I mean? So they
But
not
see,
leveling up, they tearing
exactly.
shit down.
Yeah. Just like on the street, somebody will act like they got love for you the whole time. They want to see you go to jail. They wish you would die or get robbed. Same shit. Just a different
Exactly.
format. No. But I was tripping off of it. I'm glad you had your side to break down on all different levels. But it was a strong title and statement inside the article when they were talking about it. And Denzel Washington supposedly was like Lenny Kravitz is like one of the brothers that he's like the most loved brother out of all the people he considered to be a brother. Lenny Kravitz he loved the most. And I'm saying
Right.
to myself, with all the fruity stuff going on in Hollywood, why you love him the most? What did he do to you that you love him the most?
Well, besides the fruity stuff that's going on in the industry, that's what we can't take away from real black men having love for one another, and it's got to be on the fruity side. Okay, that's what they're really trying. The agenda is to destroy that. For us to to be separated and not unified. Now, speaking on Denzel Washington, I understand why Lenny would say that about Denzel Washington. He is one of those brothers that has seemed to curtail the fruity shit. He don't take roles that are beneath him. He's getting paid with the white establishment in Hollywood, and he's not taking degrading roles. He's contributed to the culture in the movie roles he has taken, from Lady Sings the Blues on down the line. He got
Because when you think about it,
Malcolm
he
X,
never did not one gay role. Out of
and
all the other black actors,
exactly,
he never did not one gay role ever.
exactly.
And I just
So
thought
respect.
about that when you said it, because all the rest of them did.
Exactly. So respect gotta be due, So it's okay. I consider that an honor for him to interrupt his concert and of all people talk to Denzel, especially in the climate of where we at with the fruitiness. Cause I look at Busta Rhymes now and I can't help but see he like the boys.
Yeah.
I understand now. I can't unsee it, and he couldn't tell me that he wasn't twisting the other way with dealing with men. You know what I'm saying? He can't
What
even
what made you say Busta Rhymes
his
is
mannerisms, his thinking about that shit. Hoo-ha! And his name, god damn it, his name is Buster.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
He
Wow.
like, I mean, that's how I see it. This is all my
Yeah.
opinion. and my allegedlys, you know, that I think that nigga does deal. And then why his security guard gonna come out and say some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Either he want to check
So
to
his security came out and said something?
that's how the story came about.
Well,
One
see,
of
ever
his
since
ex.
Diddy got exposed, every nigga that was under the table is somebody gonna come out now.
And
All
hold
of them.
on, this is the other evidence that I'm using to apply my allegedly to Buster is him and Biggie was in the video, and the love interest was a tranny, a trans man, okay, looking to be a woman. The video is online. It's been on my page. If you don't
What's
have
the name of
it,
the song?
it's don't get me to talk about the song. I have to go on my page and look that shit up. But yeah, they got a whole video. I'm finna look it up now. The video with him and Buster appears in the video, and Biggie, the chick is the love interest that he in the bed with is
This is
the
an
fucking
old
trans
video.
man.
No power,
Of
please
course, because
charge it.
Biggie did. You know, he been
Okay,
dead a
yeah.
long time
Yeah,
and
that
made some
makes sense.
music.
That makes sense.
But the thing is, you know how these internet warriors is, they get to digging shit up, pulling out receipts.
You put it
You feel
on
me?
the internet, it's still
Yeah.
on there. It ain't going
Yes.
nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
That's why they got
Nowhere.
a lot of old videos coming out about shit that motherfuckers never ever seen. You know, like it's been on there because it's like this here, you know, with internet, when you upload a video, everything don't go viral right then to get seen if you don't have an audience. You see what I'm saying? But that video might be very important and revealing a lot of shit, but if you ain't got a bunch of subscribers and shit, YouTube not gonna even push it. You see the point I make? But then years later, some pop off, you still got that video uploaded. When people get to typing in a certain name and you got that as a title, that motherfucker gonna pop up and bam, there it go.
I'm trying to tell you.
Why you look for that video? Do you know that California just came up with a law that they
No
the first
power,
state
please charge it.
to ban school rules requiring parents to get notified of a child's pronoun change? You know me break it down a little bit more so you understand?
Wait a minute. Yeah, reiterate that.
Okay.
Reiterate.
California became the first United States to bar school districts from requiring staff to notify parents of their child's gender identification change under a law signed Monday by Governor Gavin Newsom. What this means is basically if your child decides that they want to be considered trans or a part of a different gender community, they do not have to tell the parents. Like your child can go to school and tell them, look, I want to be classified as this, but my mom don't know. By law now, they cannot tell you. So they basically finna be taking, I mean, they finna be the parents of your child. They overpowering you. That's the motherfucker.
Okay. I mean, first of all,
no power, please charge it.
You see that this is California. They are at the forefront of all of the fruit bearers. Fruit bearers and the fruit trees, the roots from the rooter to the tutor. So
but how can you try to raise somebody else's kids like they going too far in this country now? You finna tell me what you finna do with my child?
Well, this is what we've allowed. Texas ain't going. Number one, let me say that, and I got to give shouts out to Texas and their Republican staff for shutting all of that shit down. They don't want it in the schools, and they're not allowing it. The clinics to operate where the children were having surgeries, changing their genders. Okay, they closed that down. So, but what I'm saying is our complacency of not saying something sooner and than now is what has allowed this to snowball on into where we at now, right now. Like what you're speaking about, there's a video viral circulating where a man went to pick up his son, and the teachers got this little boy dressed in a whole dress, and he a princess. His father came in to pick him up from school, his class, and told him, take that off right now. Now, the father was very cool and collective and calm, but he sternly told them teachers, don't you ever put my son in no dress. Now, he should have immediately took him and removed him from that school altogether. But this is what's happening across the country. And we're complacent. We're not, a lot of parents, they don't even know the teacher's name. They don't know the teacher's name till they go pick up a report card.
Okay, so if we didn't got to, this is the question I want to ask you, and yeah, I want you to keep it real when you answer this question. So if we didn't got to the point in this country where
please charge
the
it.
schools can overpower your decision in your household, and without you knowing the change in your just the thought process of your child. Like, you need to know as your child is growing, how they're thinking, what's on their mind. That's the thought process change for them to go in there and change their gender and don't want you to know. And the school is gonna overpower that. So we living in this country. Would you still go to a voting booth and vote?
I've proclaimed, I'm done. My vote is going for an independent or a green party, just to keep as the country like to say, if you don't vote, you don't have a say. So just to keep myself in the system as a registered voter, that's what I'm going to do. Because this Democratic Republican Party shit ain't worked for neither us, and we keep being touted as the race that makes and holds the decision of who running the country. And
like right now, what they doing? Did you see when what Trump was saying? He tried to say, well,
low power,
he basically tried to say that Biden is acting like he for black people just to get the vote. But that's what they both do when it's election time. Both sides
exactly.
Do they get to
see the thing
like they're gonna do something.
The thing about it is, we get to know that how much power we actually hold. Both parties is telling us as a race, as a people, that we hold the power. So if we realize that we hold the power, why do we keep giving it to others? Why aren't we finding a candidate just like we found Obama and everybody voted for him because he's black, but he started this whole shit that we in right now with the gays by allowing and legalizing gays to be married in the first motherfucking place. That was the door that opened the floodgates to everything that you seeing now that has trickled down to a school in California making laws to regulate they can choose the gender and not tell the motherfucking parent.
Yeah, the state of California.
Exactly.
Low power, please charge it.
Okay, well, the state. But like I said, the schools are under the state's control. So, it's a trickle down effect. It trickled down from Obama signing a law to allow gays to have the rights that black people was fighting for, and push black people and they fight for civil rights to the back of the line.
This is what I think about. Obama getting in the White House wasn't nothing but a movie to entertain black folks. It wasn't gonna be no change. It was just putting a nigga in there to make us feel good. It didn't make me feel good because I ain't never voted but one time in my life. Like when I find out all the fucked up shit that go on, and I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I can name so many reasons. Like I'm not even putting in the vote to have a word to say. I'm not, because I feel like my opinion is it's for the next person to get a big check. It's all politics is about getting money.
Well, this what I gotta say about that. They've made it to where you feel that way, so that you can count yourself out and not understand that political power is something that we as a people have been missing, and we need to get. We can't just say, no, we're not going to participate, because that's where all the money at. That's where all the money is at. So
but,
if
but,
we
but
go
listen to
ahead.
this. Check this out. I want you to think about this because I know you got the mind made up on both. I can look at you in your mind. You just say I use a folder. But listen,
I'm not though.
but,
I'm telling you, I'm not. I haven't voted. I didn't vote in the last election. I'm like you. I discern. I have discernment. If I think it's somewhere and somehow it's going to be a benefit to me,